Are you looking for a budget gaming mouse? Well, look no further. The SteelSeries Rival 100 might just be the best one out there. Stay tuned to find out. What is going on, everyone? I'm the UnsuitableCat, and today I'll be checking out what I'd call the best sub $50 gaming mouse, the SteelSeries Rival 100. What makes it so special, you might ask? Well, first of all, to get the boring stuff out of the way, here are some specs. The Rival 100 features a soft touch plastic finish, or glossy plastic if you pick the colored versions. It's designed for right-handed users, but if you don't use the back and forward side buttons, I'm sure you'll do just fine with it in your left hand. Its shape accommodates claw, palm, and with my hybrid claw/palm grip, I had no problems whatsoever. The primary button are SteelSeries own switches, rated for over 30 million clicks. The mouse is insanely light at 92 grams, and it allows the user to perform flick shots or other fast movements with ease. The cable is 1.8 meters long, which translates into 6 feet, which is enough for your average gaming desk. But if cable management is your thing, you might notice that the cable feels a touch short to be able to route around diverse cable management points in your specific case. While the rubber-coated cable is all fine and good, it did tend to get stuck in things, but I'll talk more about that later in the video. If RGB lighting is important to you, you'll be pleased to know that it features full RGB lighting with theoretical 16.8 million colors. More information later in the review. The sensor that the mouse is rocking is the SteelSeries SDNS 3059SS, which, while it's a mouthful to pronounce, is a breeze to use. The 1-to-1 tracking accuracy and 0 hardware acceleration paired with a 1 millisecond polling rate makes the sensor the most precise I've ever used, and if you're like me and DMG fits you well, you'll find this accurate enough. If you're anything like 99% of my friends and global elite is the only option, you should look into the Rival 100's bigger brother, the Rival 300, or even the gaming monster that is the Rival 700 with its OLED screen and haptic engine. If optical sensors aren't your thing, you should check out their Sensei Raw mouse, as at $70 it's the cheapest good laser mouse I know of. Gaming with this mouse was obviously a fantastic experience. To be fully honest, when I bought this, I was looking for a cheap alternative to the Logitech G Pro, since its price makes it a fantastic theft target for the LAN event I was going to attend. When I finally got my hands on it, the unboxing experience was what you'd expect at this price point. A thin cardboard box and a plastic shell holding the mouse in place. And the mouse, obviously, were the only things included. When downloading the SteelSeries Engine 3 software for the website, it really showed the mouse's full potential. The deep layers of customization available, coupled with their GameSense technology, which senses different events in your game, like ammo, health, or even bomb plants in CSGO. I understand how this would help when talking about the Rival 700, but in the case of the 100, I'm not sure of its usability. In fact, the LEDs flash when you need to reload, which is great in theory, but when holding the mouse, you cover up both the scroll wheel LED and the SteelSeries logo LED, which makes the GameSense quite useless. What isn't useless is the detailed acceleration and deceleration settings, CPI knobs, and the RGB controller. As I said earlier, the LEDs inside the mouse are capable of producing 16.8 million colors, which while is completely useless if your favorite sauce is ketchup and mustard, when trying to color match your different peripherals, it pulls out the mouse out of the headache, since with its bright LEDs and precise color picker, it makes it very easy to find just the right color for you. It even comes with a couple lighting modes, if flashy peripherals are your thing. Steady mode makes the one color you selected stay on. That's it. Simplicity at its finest, if you ask me. Color shift mode makes the mouse shift colors between either a selected range or individual colors. Multicolor breathe makes the mouse have a sort of pumping effect, where it slowly fades away and comes back with a different color. Single color breathe is just like the multicolor option, but with a single color. Then there's the disable illumination mode, which turns the LEDs off completely, which fits all the overly focused or boring people that don't like lights. Now over to the actual gaming part of this review. To make it easier to determine what I actually like and dislike about this mouse, I used it for several months, taking notes whenever I encountered something negative or positive. The first thing that jumped out to me was that I could actually aim. After all these years of sucking at shooter games, I could finally give the classics a run for their money just thanks to this budget peripheral. I thought that the mouse wasn't that important as long as it was precise enough. But I'd guess that what's made me better at aiming is the lower weight and lower CPI I've set the mouse to. I personally prefer having no acceleration or deceleration at all, which made the sensor a perfect match for my playstyle. During my review period, the only two negative things that stood out were that the cable often got stuck in things, and would require a mouse bungee or a piece of tape to perform optimally, as the grippy rubber coating was preventing it from sliding freely against my desk and the obstacles on it. The second problem I have is that the soft-touch plastic coating makes the mouse all sweaty after extended periods of use, and it's even gone as far as to leave marks on its surface when I forget to dry it off after playing. Since all humans aren't created equal, your hands might sweat less, which may solve this problem before you even encounter it. So to resume, here are some pros and cons. The mouse is very customizable, which makes CPI, acceleration, and lighting a breeze to adjust. The sensor is very accurate and works fantastically well with almost all surfaces, obviously except for glass, as it would just see through it. The price is truly a steal for the performance you're getting. Now over to the less good parts of this mouse. The cable is slightly annoying, but can be fixed with a bit of tape or a mouse bungee. The coating of the mouse, while it's easy to clean, will most likely leave your hands all sweaty if you play for extended periods of time. The GameSense part of the Engine 3.0 felt like mostly a gimmick. So, you might ask yourself, should you buy it? My answer would be yes, as saving money on the mouse can get you a better keyboard or headset when shopping for several peripherals. If you care about having a more ergonomic shape or more options when it comes to customization, you might want to look elsewhere, as this truly is a representation of how simplicity is supposed to be done, where nothing unnecessary can be found, but where all the essentials are well executed, and really paves the path for other peripheral makers that want to make a simplistic approach to their next product. As a beginner YouTuber, I would really like to thank you for watching, and if you made it all the way here, I'd really appreciate a comment, as feedback is the only way for me to improve my videos. Also, please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and while I don't have anything against dislikes, it would be awesome if you could leave a comment telling me what you didn't like so I can improve it next time. Again, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss my next video, and thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.